Class, welcome to week 7. You've made it this far. You are 75% of the way through your class. Congratulations, you're doing great. This week we're going to talk about interpreting wisdom texts in the Old Testament. And so you have a little bit more reading this week. You need to read in Fee, in Klein, in Babcock. There's an article to read. And then you need to read or listen to all of Job and all of Proverbs. Okay, so you can listen to that with an app like the Dwell app or Spotify or something else. You can listen to that rather than read it if you want to. Just make sure you're paying attention to it so you're getting some things out of it rather than just playing it in the background and not listening. That doesn't do any good for you. Okay. You've also got 2 lectures to watch by Babcock, so make sure that you watch those. That's all your introductory material you need to go through. And then you have an assignment 7-1, which is about interpreting Proverbs. And this is actually a fun one. You actually get to dig into Proverbs a little bit and study some of the individual verses and passages and kind of learn from it. The big thing on this is the first section. You need to analyze and put a number of things in there. Make sure that you don't just list the details. I'm looking for you to analyze why it is, okay? Why is it that specific thing? What is going on? People inevitably forget 1 or 2 or 3 different things in that list, and then you're not going to get full credit on it. So make sure that you include everything in there. Do all of it, okay? On top of that, make sure that in the meaning and the application section that you put detail in there. Don't write 1 sentence. Give me a paragraph. Give me some detail in it about the meaning, but also about the application. The application should be fun. Make it practical to yourself, to people that you know. If there's a youth group that you work with, if there's a church that you're involved in, apply it to those individuals or that group. So you have a lot of different things, but that should be fun to apply the application, okay? Assignment 7-2 is comparing wisdom literature, and this is also a unique kind of assignment. This only needs to be 2 pages. It's double spaced, okay? So it's not meant to be long. So you need to be concise in what you say, and you need to spend half the paper on the first question and the other half of the paper on the second question, okay? So make sure that you are concise and clear and focused in what you're saying. Anybody can write 5 to 10 pages and put a ton of fluff and just random information in there or quote long verses. This is teaching you to be very specific. And so you're going to use the article that you read and look at it and compare and say, hey, why is there some literature outside the Old Testament that seems very similar? And this is a good question because people ask this question sometimes as you're talking with them. They're just saying, well, the Bible is just another document. No, it's not just another document. It's not like every other document. But we also have to explain the similarities between the Bible and some other wisdom literature, okay? So this should be a fun assignment too. And then discussion board 7 is a really good discussion board, maybe the one that I like the most in the entire semester. And that is talking about suffering is common and where is God. And for a lot of people, the question of evil becomes a wall for them to believing in God. And they choose to use that and suffering or what they've suffered themselves and say, God can't exist if he allows evil, if he allows pain, if he allows suffering. And so this is an opportunity from an Old Testament perspective. How do you wrestle with that? How do you talk with that? And so it's focused on you writing a letter to a friend who's struggling with this issue. And so make sure that you really think through this. Make sure you use scripture in here. And interact with the biblical text and talk with them about that. Okay, so you've got some really good and challenging assignments this week. I think there's some of the best assignments in the class and very practical for you. All of this class is meant for you to apply and learn and grow in a very practical way. And so that may not seem like it. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of work, but this is really developing habits that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And so I am encouraging you to do everything you can to put all you have. I know towards the end of the semester and it's almost Christmas and there's a lot of other things going on in December. Just keep focused, keep doing what you need to, keep working hard, and always, please, if you have something that I can pray for, please let me know. I would greatly love to pray for you. I pray for you for very general things, but I would much more love to pray specifically for you if you have something that's going on. And so reach out to me. I'm glad to do that. If you have questions, you can email me, text me, call me, reach out. Don't struggle with it. Just give me a call and I'm glad to help. God bless and have a great week.